Welcome to this week's edition of the Abrams Boxing Show. We are live at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, where this Saturday night, Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin fight for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, live at the T-Mobile Arena, live on DAZN pay-per-view. I had a chance to interview several fighters on the undercard, and we will play those for this week's special show. Thank you. Here we are with Mark Castro on Saturday night, takes on Kevin Mendoza as part of the Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin trilogy card. Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. I'm Mark with a C as well. So,
Mark Anthony.
I'm Mark David. So,
Yeah.
so we got this fight. You've been tabbed on a lot of these Canelo undercards. How's it feel, to be, because obviously there's a lot of guys, Matchroom's got a lot of fighters, but you keep showing up on these Canelo undercards.
It feels great. I'm grateful to be in this position. Won't blow this opportunity ever, and I'm forever grateful for it. And it just feels unreal every single time.
Do you feel you get more eyeballs, like social media count going up because you're on these big cards and stuff like that, more people getting to know who you are?
Definitely more eyes, but at the end of the day, I put my work in the gym. I'm growing a big fan base, and I appreciate all my supporters, and it all comes from the gym.
Kevin Mendoza, 7-1-2. What does he bring to the table?
He's a great fighter, has a lot of heart, has a lot of stamina, and he's coming to fight. He's not coming to lay down. He has a split draw with another prospect from 2 years ago, so it's a good to see where I'm at.
You mentioned, another prospect. Do you look around to see the other fighters in your division, the guys who are 5-0, 8-0, 10-0, kind of, where you're at? Do you kind of look at, what they're doing, kind of gauge who they're fighting, or you just, when it's time to worry about them, that's when it's going to be time to worry about them?
I feel like I've always been focused on myself in my own lane, because once I start focusing on them, then I'm doing myself a disservice. But at the end of the day, I put my work in the gym, and sometimes you just look around, see where you're at, but then more than usual, I'm head down, working, grinding, and staying humble.
First 8-round fight, are you excited about that opportunity?
Yes, definitely. My last one was supposed to be 8, but it got moved down to 6 to be on the pay-per-view, but we're ready for 8. Yeah.
And, I know you're not looking past Saturday night or even fights. How many 8-rounders you feel then once you get the 10-rounders, it's really on then?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever my manager and my team feel, I feel like 2 or 3 8-rounders would be great.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you Saturday night live at the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas?
Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Keep us supporting me. I'm going to keep grinding.
Congratulations. 7-0 start. We'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you. Appreciate it. God bless.
Thank you, man. Here we are with middleweight Kierom Conway, who this Saturday night takes on Austin Williams, one of the featured undercard bouts on the big Canelo Golovkin pay-per-view undercard. Kierom, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. I feel excited. I feel ready to go. I've had such a good camp, and second time out here. Feels like a bit of a second chance because I didn't put the performance on like I should have last time. But I'm ready to go this time now.
Austin Williams, guy, he's been knocking a lot of guys out. He's still young in his career. You're I guess I don't want to call you old, but grizzled veteran at this point in your career.
I feel like it. I've been around forever. I feel like I've been around for a long, long time. I've had a lot of fights for someone my age actually as well. So yeah, but I think that's going to play into my hands. Like you said, a bit of a veteran kind of thing. I've had a lot of experience.
Probably experience. He's fought some guys with some decent records, but not experienced guys. You bring a good record in there, experienced. You fought distances. Is that the key to the fight? Maybe bring him into the second half of the fight, and you've been there.
Yeah, potentially is because like you said, I've been there. I've been there a few times. I know how to deal with that sort of thing. But yeah, that's not the only experience that's going to play into my hands. I've had hard fights. I've had all sorts of styles in front of me where all Williams has had is easy fights, really. Even the people with good records, they're not up to that much.
Now, your last fight, it kind of snuck up on everyone. You were announced for this card, and there you were fighting a month. What was that thought process? And you could have, really, with a cut or something, you could have screw up a big opportunity. Well, why did you take that fight in the interim just 5 weeks ago or so?
Just because that I've been out for a while with injury, so I had to shake off the ring rust a little bit, make sure that I'm all good and ready to go. Yeah, there was risks there, but if one of those things happen, like a cut or an injury, then it kind of is what it is. You can't be living life with what if. It's just, let's go do this.
How long have you dreamt about this? Big Las Vegas Bill, Canelo Alvarez. It's only Wednesday. It's starting to get a little crazy around here. Tomorrow, Friday. You dream about this as a young boy back home?
Yeah, this is a big thing for me. I've always been a big fan of Elvis Presley. So doing the Las Vegas thing has always been a thing I wanted to do. And the only thing that can better this is a win this weekend and headlining these sorts of shows. And then that's real dreams ticked off.
I promise you only a couple minutes. What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we let you go? I know you got last minute preparation, getting ready for this fight on Saturday night.
That's it. I just got to prepare, finalize things, and just stay sharp now. Ready to go.
Well, we wish you best of luck. We look forward to seeing. It's a very, like I said, it's one of those fights that no one's looking maybe a Rosado or some of these other fights. You're fighting. I know you're gonna test this guy on Saturday night, and you get him in the later rounds. I think you have a real good shot in this fight.
That's right. I'm probably his first real test, and at this test, I'm going to come out on top.
Thank you, Kieron, and then we'll see you on Saturday night.
Thank you, mate.
Here we are with Ali Akhmedov, who fights Gabriel Rosado this Saturday night live at T-Mobile Arena on the Canelo pay-per-view against Gennady Golovkin. I forgot his name. How you doing a few days before the fight?
Oh, I feel so good. I'm ready for this fight. I'm so excited. It's my first fight in Las Vegas, and I'm so excited.
Did you dream about fighting in Las Vegas as you were coming up as an amateur?
Yes, yeah. Of course, I think it's dream. All boxers, it's big dreams. Fight in Las Vegas, New York, like MGM Grand or T-Mobile Arena.
And on this big card with Canelo and Golovkin. I mean, just fighting on such a big stage.
Yeah, it is big event. It's big fight nights.
Are you starting to feel with all the media? I see you've done a lot of interviews. You starting to feel like it's a big event?
Of course, yeah. I feel these big events like 1 month ago.
What do you think of Gabriel Rosado as a fighter?
Gabriel Rosado, everybody knows he's a good fighter. What I want to say, he's a very good fighter. For me, this next my opponent. That's it.
Coming off the loss about a year or so ago to Gongora, you've got 2 good wins since then. What will this win do for you if you are successful on Saturday night?
For me, after the fight with Gongora, nothing changed. I just learn. I have more experience right now. I learn a lot of some things. Nothing changed. My focus only for world title belt, and I go for take all belts.
Well, all the belts are on the line in the main event, so I guess you never know. Maybe you're fighting Golovkin, maybe you're going to fight Canelo soon.
It doesn't matter with who I want to fight. I don't have names. I have only focus for belts. But Gennady is for me, Gennady is like my old brother. Yeah, he's not, for me, Gennady is not just promoter. For me, he's like my old brother.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you on Saturday night?
I want to say for all boxing fans, thank you so much. Watch my fight Saturday night. I show you great fight.
Live on the Zone pay-per-view. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming all together, I appreciate my coach Chino, for guiding me to the right path, putting me back in where I belong, motivating me once again because, I did lose a little love for the boxing. I was a little off, taking fights all crazy with 2 weeks, 3 weeks notice. Like, for example, this fight, I took it with a 4-week notice. I treat myself 2 weeks, and the last week you don't count it. Why? Because you cut weight. You're not really training. And, it was an awkward fighter. I took the fight like I said, 4 weeks notice. Awkward kid, 21-0, undefeated. you know, a higher weight class than me. I'm a 135 pounder. I'm not a 140. I made this weight too easy. And, you know, all the hard work pays off. You know, I went through some little things inside the ring that, you know, it's just any fight go through, you know, my hand, look, if you can see, that's just swollen. Got hit with a headbutt, almost closed my eyes. First time all these things happened together in one fight. And, you know, so it kind of proved that, you know, I got the balls, you know, I got what it takes. And, you know, I could hang in there with the top guys, to be honest. Just give me a couple more fights. I say like a year and a half, 2, and I'll be ready for all them guys, man.
Well, based on the scorecards, the difference of the fight was the knockdown. So just talk about that, because obviously on the scores.
You know, I don't know how the judges were scoring it. You know, I thought I was up 7-3. I won 7-3 easy.
But talk about the knockdown specifically. What did you see?
And the knockdown, you know, he just came a little rushing, a little crazy, you know. So I did my signature move, a little step back, catch him with the hook, and you know, I landed on top of the head, and this is. My head hit him right on top of the head. He got a hard ass head. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But you know, thanks to my signature move, we got the victory. I guess thanks on the judges' eyes. So you know, I don't know. I thought we won clearly 7-3 or 6-4 max.
6-4.
6-4, 7-3, however you want to see it. But 95, talking about I won just because of the drop. I don't see that happen. I don't know.
I said to Chino before we were talking here that. You know, you had the 14 knockouts, 16 wins. You're blowing some guys out with your wins. Showed a little bit different side of you tonight. Some boxing ability, the counter punching. You know, to talk about that, kind of evolving a little bit more in your game.
You know, let me see where are you not here? You know, I'm working with Tevin Farmer now, baby. I'm working with the slickest guy in boxing, bro. Come on, you know I gotta pick up on some things. You know, I'm sparring him, seeing this shit. When he spar, you know, he do some shit on me, and believe it or not, behind closed doors, you see me practicing that shit. So, you know, I'm picking up on little things. You know, I just can't be a brawler. You know, I gotta understand that not every fight gonna go into a knockout. So, you know, I do gotta adjust. You know, I gotta work on my jab a little more. I think this is one of the fights where I work my jab the most, even though I didn't throw a lot of jabs. But this is one of the fights I threw the most jabs. You know, you just keep improving fight by fight.
You beat a quality guy at 140. You feel you need to campaign at one weight, or maybe look for better opportunities, whatever comes up.
To be honest, right now, as you can see, I'm ranked number 10 in the IBF, top 10. So, you know, we're just going to keep working. But, hey, I'm a 135 pounder. I made this way too easy. This week, boy, if I probably didn't even train for 2 days. I didn't even train, you know, made weight 39 easy. So, you know, 4 pounds, what's 4 pounds? We do that in what? In 30-minute jump rope. So, you know, I am a truly 135 pounder. And, you know, I'm just coming for you guys, man. 135, watch out.
So whatever the, you know, maybe best opportunity, it's not necessarily you're married to a weight right this second.
Man, right now, just know there's going to be a new camp, 135 or 140.
We single.
That's it. We single. We're not married to no weight. We 35 or 40. Whatever comes first, we'll know a good call, good purses, you know, we here, man. We see what we got, bro.
How much can you
keep
learn?
collecting them.
How much can you learn going forward from a fight like that? You said it really.
You learn a lot, you know, because in boxing, you know, you're gonna have a lot of different styles. You know, not everybody gonna be the same type style. You know, it's probably gonna be guys that have a better record, and I'll probably knock them out easier. Why? Because they know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Weird guys like that, they make you look ugly. You know, a lot of fights that fight like that, they make you look ugly. But what? You gotta go through it. You gotta listen to your corner, adjust. And, you know, that's what we did today.
Were you surprised at all with the way he came out with that style? He's not really known as a knockout guy, but he came out.
You know, he came out like that because, you know, he had to throw a lot of punches, you know, in order to win rounds. You know, I understand that. You know, he's not a power puncher, so if he boxes, he wasn't gonna throw punches. So he got to throw punches. You know. So, but you know what? I'm just glad we got the victory. You know, the outcome comes. I want to thank God. You know, my team, my family, everybody that came, flew in, helped me. My boy right here, Kele, you know, the rapper, you know, he came in for free. I didn't even have to pay him. He said, you know what, I'm going to go support you. And, you know, I appreciate that, you know. I feel blessed, you know, I'm humble. And, you know, just thank God, bro.
My last one was, I see he came running in, it starts like, how long did it take you to, he was switching southpaw, how long did it take you to kind of get comfortable?
I think it took me about 4 rounds, you know, to get comfortable. Because if you seen, at first I was a little, like, too anxious. But then I started calming down a little more, and I started putting my jab control of the pace here and there. But, you know, we just got to go back to the gym, you know, just keep working, man. I know I got a lot to improve. Now you see, guys, I could move, box, you know. So I got a lot of things in my tools, in my box, you know, that I just got to keep going, man. Just keep working.
Gotcha.